everyone, welcome back to Lubelska Dolina for episode 15 with the adventures of Feldkorp. Okay, so here we are, a little bit later on the first day of early autumn, and we finished planting the saplings in that little area next to the shop up there, did a couple of quick seeding contracts, and then this little beauty popped up, so I think we come back on and have a look and see what we can do. And what it is a sunflower harvesting contract, and it's on a very, very big field, as you can see. So, what we did was we hopped in the old combine, popped down to the store, and picked up a lovely new header for it. What we got was a sun cut. Now, it's a 676 there. It's only, I think, 5 meters, but it was pretty cheap because it's just the sunflowers. So we bought that, got that down here with the little Unitrack and the field bin there. We actually bought the harvester down on the back of the flatbed here with the tractor, because if I pop up the map, we are down here at field 139, and it is pretty much on the far bottom south side of the map from where our farm is up here. So, as you can see there, we've also got a contract on field 19, that's a wheat harvest, and we'll probably get onto that later on today too. So, for now, what we are going to do is hop in and have a go at this contract here, get some sunflower harvesting done. I guess you could say, here comes the sun. And let's see, so we've got to open, got to start the engine, unfold. Oh, look at that unfold. That's so nice. That's cool. I like that animation. Let's have a look at it again from the outside. Yeah, they don't quite come up like fingers like some of the sunflower and the corn headers do, but that does look really, really smooth. Very nice there. And this sun cut header pack, I believe, is made by VStRuk, I think. We'll have a sort of note about it in the description on the video there, so we know. You can tell who it's by, but it is on the ModHub. So let's get to harvesting, eh? Now I do know that we've fertilised this field once or twice for contracts, so I'm hoping we're going to get a pretty decent yield off of this. It should be quite good, and it is. You can see on the mini-map there, it's a massive field. So, let's have a look, see how we're going here. Yeah, like I say, it's not the biggest of headers, so this is going to take us a little while. But, it is sunflower, and sunflowers, yeah, not necessarily the biggest yield, but it should hopefully have a decent price going on it. In fact, once we hit a straight bit, I'll actually pop up the old store, not the store page, or the selling page. The merchant's manual, or whatever we're calling it these days. Yeah, we just see what all the prices are like. I forget where we're actually delivering this to as well. Knowing our luck, it's going to be right back up the top side of the map, up at the zoo plant, whatever that is. Let's have a quick look. Sunflower, there we are. Yeah, it's selling for. That was a bit of a quick look there, but yeah, it's selling for. Up to 1600 per 1,000 litres there. Yeah, there it is, 1600. So that's pretty good. Now, like I say, I don't expect we'll get a massive amount off of this, but I mean, considering we're almost halfway full and not really very far around the field, I'm thinking we're going to get at least probably a field, close to a full field bin out of this, which is going to be about sort of 16 to 19,000 litres. Just a rough guess. Hopefully we'll get more, because, you know, the more the better. That way we'll actually get some to sell off ourselves, because that will be nice. And essentially, all we're really doing at the moment now is just keeping up with as many contracts as we can, trying to earn a bit more money. So far the bank hasn't come back at us with any new sort of repayment schemes, as it were, after the last one. So maybe they'll give us a break on the rest of the year now. Obviously, we still need to pay it off, and we'll pay off as much as we can. There's a little bit of price, seasonal price for sunflower as well. Actually, it looks like the best of it is only going to be in the 15,000 or 1,500 mark. So that price we got at the moment is not bad. So if we can get all of this harvested quick and sold, then we might make a few grand on top of what we get for the contract. And the contract itself is a fairly decent payout too. Let me find it here on the list. It's right up at the top, isn't it? Yeah, we are doing this one. Yeah, so it's oh, the PGR. Where's the PGR? PGR. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Yeah, so it's kind of on the other end of the map, of course, typically, but that's a sell point I don't think we've been to yet. So that'll be another interesting little jaunt. So we can hop over and do that, depending on how much we get. And yeah, I think it was 7.5 grand for this contract alone, which will be a nice little bit of change there. And in fact, that contract payout will pretty much pay for this header, and then some actually. So I want to say, because obviously this was a used header when we bought it, and we repaired it all up at the store before we came down. I hope we did. I may actually check that out, and we are full already. So let me deploy the nozzle there, and not nozzle, grain auger, or grain auger, yeah, downspout the pipe. We'll run over here and get the Unitrack quick and bring that over. Okay, here we are. We made it through the trees back to where we started. We'll hop in the Unitrack and drag that around. See how much we can get. Yeah, well, actually, if we put that down, then we can just fill up the field bin for now. See how much we can get in that. Because yeah, this is going to be a pretty decent haul. I think we get off this field. It may even be more than 19,000. That would actually be really nice. The other contract we have, I'm pretty sure, is wheat. We don't need to save any of that for the chickens, I don't think, because we've got a good solid 10,000 litres in storage already, which I shall check momentarily as well when we get to the straight bit. There we go. Okay, so chickens. Chickens, yeah, we need 10,000, and they're good for food at the moment. I think we have about 10,000 litres in the thing already. We've got 9,000 in there, so yeah, when we do that wheat contract, we'll probably save a little bit of it, just for safety purposes, because it's not going to hurt to have wheat, and plus that'll save us having to grow it this next coming season. And one of the things we are looking at doing too is potentially picking up some new fields, or at least a new field. And obviously we've got that grass field already at the moment, and we are well, we seeded our other field with grass as well, so that's hopefully we'll get a cut or two off of that we can pop down to the BGA. I mean, speaking of the BGA, we've really well met our objective with them for our contract for, I think was it 50,000 litres they wanted us to provide? I think it was 50,000, it may even have been 100,000, but yeah, we knocked it out of the park with that, so that is definitely a good thing there. But yeah, we are definitely going to keep providing them with some more grass and silage and everything. I know we've got a few bales stacked up down there from one of the previous contracts we did, and those are I think they're going to be finished fermenting probably tomorrow. I want to say I've got about 8 to 12 hours left on them, if I remember correctly. And then we do actually have 30 odd thousand litres of chaff, grass, etc. in the bunker silo down there as well. So as soon as any of our fields get grass fields, or even the grass around the farm again, once that gets ready to cut, we'll well, not just ready to cut, but the full growth, we'll give that a bit of a chop and get some more silage down there. So that will be very helpful. I don't think we're having a payout from them tonight, but hopefully. I mean, I'll check the silage bales like next time we drive by and have a quick look and see, but I don't think we'll get them in tonight. But yeah, so I shall carry on here with this, and we'll have a little bit of a musical interlude as we go, and we shall see how far we get with this contract. I mean, obviously we'll complete the contract, but we'll see what kind of results we get. So we've already got 3,000 in there, plus another 1,500 already, and we've basically just completed one headland. Although this is a really peculiar shaped field. It's going to be interesting. I still think we're going to probably get around maybe 15 to 18,000, tiny bit less than what I said when we first started. But yeah, either way, it's going to be a good haul. I just hope we have a lot left over to sell, because any bit of extra money is going to be good. I think the field that I'm looking at up near the house is, well, near the farm rather, is, well, there's two. There's one that's about 50 grand that has wheat in it at the moment, and the one next to that that's slightly bigger has soybean in it, and that is, I want to say, about 75 grand. Now obviously we're getting close to being able to afford that, which is going to be really, really helpful. And if we can actually get that before it's actually needed to be harvested, then we can buy it with the crop, which will be very handy for us, because then we can basically sell the entire crop. I mean, if we get a contract pop up on it first, then obviously we'll take the contract and clear out the field and sell whatever's left over that they give us. But if we can actually buy it still while it's still growing, that would be very, very handy. In fact, we're at the straight bit again, so let's have a quick look at the map while we go down here. Must remember we are almost full as well. So it was, yeah, we got field 13 here, which is 46 grand, or field 12, which is 78 grand. That's the one that has the soybean in it, and they're both pretty good yielding fields as well. So we should, either one of them is going to be worth it for us in the long run, because the more land we can pick up, particularly sort of before the end or the start of the new year, then I mean, if we can get anything this side of winter, then assuming it, whatever's on it can be turned around quick, we might be able to get another crop planted. So I'm just going to finish. There we go. Fill that up. Bring the field bin back around here. But yeah, let me just pop up the seasons menu again and check the planting windows. So yeah, if we can pick up that field by mid-end of autumn, then we can certainly replant. What can we replant? We could replant rye, triticale, potentially sunflower or canola rather, if we can get it quick enough. Or if not, wheat and barley. That would be perfectly acceptable crop to put in it. So yeah, that's going to be a goal, I think, for the next few weeks, I suppose. Each day roughly works out at a week, something like that. I forget, but yeah. So yeah, that's something definitely to look towards, is getting a field, and then hopefully, we can flip it, whatever's in it. It will finish growing. We can harvest that and then re-prep it and get it set for a new crop to grow over the winter and into the spring of next year. So we'll have something ready to harvest, and I think that will actually be a good thing with the bank as well, because if we're showing that we've got land and then we've got sort of the potential of income coming in there with like a new crop that's lined up ready to go, that should hopefully sort of allay some of their fears of, not exactly fears, but they see that we're working towards having what do you call it, a consistent and annual income, so to speak. So yeah, that should hopefully be good, and that may then in turn sort of guide them with their sort of repayment plans, as it were. Which side is there? It's on this side, I think, isn't it? Just hop over there. Yeah, there's a little grain window. Oh, we can't see in. Let's get back in the harvester though. But yeah, so I shall carry on with this. You can kind of, a bit too close. You can kind of see in through it, but these are pretty dark coloured seeds too, so it's going to be a bit difficult to see at the moment. But yeah, so I shall carry on with this, and we shall catch up after a small musical interlude, and let's see where we are in a little while. We've got an entirely full load already. I mean, it's been a little while. We've got a fair chunk of the field harvested already, particularly back down that end and off to the side where we came in. Now Alexander popped down. He's just going to run the harvester for us for a little bit while, yeah, there he goes. Just while we run this up to the sell point, and we shall see exactly how well we do with this, because there is still quite a lot left to actually harvest. You can see over there. I mean, we've done maybe half the field, if that. Maybe a third to a half, maybe. Oops, missed a turning. Too busy looking at the other interesting sights. But yeah, that's I mean, it's good. 21,000 litres of sunflower seeds already off of that is not to be sniffed at. But yeah, so let's just check the sell point again. I believe we are going to Plaque PGR, which is off the top there. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it very, very wrong. But we shall see what that is momentarily. We shall proceed up there. And yeah, I mean, this is looking good for us. Hopefully we'll have quite a bit left to spare to sell ourselves. I'm very much looking forward to that. So yeah, I shall see you again momentarily when we are coming up towards the sell point a little bit closer, because it's a bit of a long drive, and I think we've kind of seen this end of the map a fair few times. Yeah, this is down by the BGA here on the right. Actually, we'll have to pop in and check quick since we're here. Just hang a quick right. Oh, there's some lucerne to the left there. That's pretty. I like that. One of these days we might have to just do some of that for fun. I don't think there's a great deal of money in it. You can either sell it as just plain, or potentially in a hay variety as well, I think. So it'll make a little bit of money, but I don't think it's particularly good. Who knows, maybe we'll get a baling contract for it. Something like that. Let's have a check on this. Oh, 2 hours to go, and it's coming up 8 o'clock. Ooh, okay, we might be able to chunk them in the thing tonight. That would be nice. We'll have a look at that, and yeah, there's not a great deal in there, but actually let's go see how much digestate we've got as well. Because I did, a while ago, we paid out a little bit to get a sign, sort of capacity board thing put in. And yeah, we've got, wow, 131,000 litres of digestate. Oh, that's good. Yeah, what we may have to start doing then is checking, get on the horn to the Feldcorp HQ, see about getting one of our tanker attachments shipped over for the what is it, for the trucks, the lorries that we came over with. There is actually a back we can get for that to transport it, and then maybe just park that up at the farm somewhere and use it as a sort of filler tank, filler storage tank, is I think what I'm trying to say. And then we can just fill up the Unitrack off of that. So that's going to be good. A little mobile storage tank, I suppose. Oh wow, and it looks like Alexander's almost full again, and we have not even got up there. That's hilarious. Yeah, okay, well, yes, I shall see you all again shortly, once we get to the sell point we're getting to here. Take the back roads, because it might be slightly quicker, and at least there's less traffic. Less things for me to hit. So yeah, we'll be right back. Okay, here we are, just coming up to the sell point now. It's not this one, I think it's the next one. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's just cut in front of this car. Sorry, car. Okay, let's see. Oh, there it is, straight ahead. Okay, so we shall drop off the stuff that we've got in the Unitrack first, and see where it puts us. Because I think contract-wise we are 46% finished with it, because there's still quite a lot to harvest. So let's get this emptied and see where that puts us for 2,000 litres. Okay, 2,000 litres is 4%, so gonna have to do 20 times 2,000. That's what, 40,000 litres? That's quite a lot. Oops, hold on. I'm not sure that we are going to be able to do that. Or no, I mean we'll be able to do that, but I'm not sure how much we'll have left for ourselves. So yeah, Well, we'll see. We'll stop this again a little bit just to be sure. Oh, exactly 10,000 litres is just under a quarter. So yeah, we're looking at about 40,000 odd litres. Okay, so we've got a lot more to come off of that field then. That's impressive. Well, I shall crack on with that and see you all probably at the end when we've got the last load ready to go. And we'll see what we make off of that. And we'll probably at that point be able to pop the thingies in the thingies. What am I trying to say? Oh, the silage bales. Yeah, at that point, we'll be coming back, and we can stop off and just fling those silage bales into the old digester there, and get working with that. So yeah, I shall see you again in a little while once we are at the end of the harvesting. Alrighty then. Well, here we are done with the contract. We've got the last load of sunflower coming up here. This is another entirely full load. We got 21,000 litres on us, and there's just under 800 litres left in the combine itself, and the field is completely finished. So we are going to see how we get on with this contract. Now, we are currently 94% complete, and I think we were about halfway with the delivery, so let's see what we get for 2,000 litres again in the truck. Well, Unitrack back here. Probably won't put us up by much, yeah, 56. Okay. Now comes the big deposit, so to speak. Let's see how much of this we get to keep. I suspect we are probably not going to get to keep a lot, because if we're up to 98%, maybe we'll get to keep a fair bit. Wow, okay, that was a tiny bit more than I was expecting, to be quite honest. Wow, okay, we got 10,000 litres free. That is pretty amazing. Okay, what we are going to do is pick up the... let's check the price quick, because I think, where are we, sunflower, the PLAC PGR, that's where we are now. It's selling for 1661. I think that's actually above the maximum. Let's check the Seasons price. Seasons reckons it's going to be about 1549. And that's in early summer. Sorry, early spring. Well, do we want to hang on to this, or should we just sell it all now? Because that would be quite a tasty profit for us. If it's 1,600 per 1,000, yeah, I mean we'd get basically about 18 grand off of this when it's all said and done. You know, I think we're just going to sell it because we need the money, and it's probably going to be easier than storing it, really. If the price goes up, then we'll know for next time. But yeah, I think we are going to just sell that. So we'll have to get the rest of it out of the harvester in a little while. Probably when we bring that back up, because we'll get everything brought back up and serviced quick, and then head off to do the wheat field in the morning, probably. Most likely off camera for that, because we'll hopefully get the bales as well. We'll have to chat with the farmer there. Ooh, 17,697. Perfect, and we got, like I say, about 800 litres left. So that'll probably be about another grand. Which, yeah, 18 grand total. That is not bad. Not bad at all. Now, we are getting ever closer to that. In fact, let me check out on the contract as well. Get that cash. Or cash out the contract. Collected. Nice, that puts us up to 79,361 euros. Oh, that's looking good. I reckon we can afford that field now as well. Obviously, if we buy it tonight, it's going to leave us with not a lot of money in the morning. But yeah, actually, that reminds me, the silage bales should be ready as well. So I think what we shall do is, I'm hoping this field bin may hook up to the back of our flatbed, because it does have a hitch on it, just a trailer hitch sort of thing. So I think what we are going to do is leave this, we're just going to park up here at the store, because we'll get them to service, give all the vehicles a bit of a service first thing, and then head up to the other place. So I think what we're going to do now, yeah, I'm going to turn the lights off as well so the battery doesn't die. I'm going to take a quick hike back down to pick up the rest of the stuff. I think Alexander dropped it off at the biogas plant for us, so we could pop those bales in tonight quick too. So I'm going to run down and gather all that stuff up, throw that in the thing, and yeah, we shall prep again for the morning. But for now, I think we are done for the day, just about, so to speak. So yeah, if you've enjoyed whatever this was, then please give us a like and subscribe too if you haven't already. Comments are always welcome, and sharing this video would be greatly appreciated. And I thank you all for sticking with me and watching the show, and hope to see you all next time. Cheers. Cheerio.